Welcome back to Dynamics Part 3. Let's go ahead and finish this box strong. Let's see. I've gotten a Ugin. I've gotten a Mox Jasper. Not in this box, but I have gotten one. I've gotten the that really special, was it Dragonstorm Genesis, Draco Genesis? There you go. So I've been done pretty good with the mythics. But I think there are still quite a few out there that I need. So there you go. Let's get this going. All right. Encroaching Dragonstorm. Breaching Dragonstorm. Sandsteep Citadel. Ooh, we've got a Sagu Wildling in that frame, that special frame. We have a Herd Heirloom. We have a foil Anok Wayfarer, Windscarred Crag, and a Warrior token and a Goblin token. All right. Trying to think what are the other big cards in the set that I need. I've gotten the big rare, the Voice of Reason, Voice of Victory, something like that. Voice of Victory, I think it was. Piercing Exhale, Undergrowth Leopard, Gormog Nightwatch, Host of the Hereafter, Starry-Eyed Skyrider, Dragon Claw Strike, Nature's Rhythm. All right. We have a Draco Genesis in the Dragon frame. All right. So this is the second special version of Draco Genesis I pulled. Solid card for sure. In foil would have been nice, but I already have that super fancy one in foil. But it's in Japanese, so now I have a English version of it. So there you go. Foil Dragon Brood's Relic. Dismal Backwater. Spirit Token. All right. And so for those who have been following me for a long time, you know I collect sets. Full sets, standard sets. Typically, if there's a specialty set like Lord of the Rings that I love, then I collect the whole set of Lord of the Rings. But if it's like, say, a Masters set or something, or Commander Legends or something, I won't be so set on collecting the whole set. But since this is a standard set, I'm trying to collect the whole set. Final Fantasy is going to be a standard set, and even if it wasn't, I would be trying to collect that whole set. So there you go. That's kind of how I do my thing. But for those who've been watching me a long time, I used to really kind of let me just finish this pack and then I'll finish that up. I'll finish that thought. Uninspiring Boltcaster, Wall of War, Whirlwind Stormbrood, Mardu Monument. We have a rare is Yathen Roadwatcher. We have a foil Durgar Island Dragon. We have a foil full art planes with the Dragon Shadow. The Dragon Shadow. Not the eyeballs. And then the Elephant token with a treasure token on the back. Very nice. But yeah, so I used to do it where I had to have the base copy. Not foil, not special frame, not special art treatment. And it was just getting ridiculous. They have so many different variants of cards now that it's almost hard to pull the base copy. And I'm thinking to myself, so if my goal is to collect the whole set, and my goal is to only have a single copy of every card, but then I want special variants for my commander deck, it doesn't really, it clashes, right? Because I need the base copy and a special version, so that's 2 cards, and that goes against my philosophy. So I changed my philosophy. If I collect a set, it can be any version of the card as long as I have a copy of every card from the set. All right. We have Corroding Dragonstorm. We have our rare is Great Urshan City. Foil Jeskai Devotee. We have a Rugged Highlands. and a bird token with a monk on the back. So yeah, so basically these special variants that I pull, I'm super excited because one, they can go in my commander decks. Two, they satisfy my collecting the set requirements. And the only thing I prefer is not to get duplicates. But if I get duplicates, getting two of the expensive rares is okay. It's not the end of the world. Getting two pretty pricey mythics in the Dracogenesis, again, not the end of the world. All right, Attuned Hunter, 100 Battle Veteran, Furious Forebear, Teamer Monument, another Dracogenesis. Crazy. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. So this is the base copy. You know what? I may have the base copy. Wait, I don't know why. Anyways, I think I have three Dracogenesis. Is there a Dracogenesis deck out there in Standard that I need 3 copies? Doubtful. But here you go. I have 3 copies. Foil Rebellious Strike, Jungle Hollow, Warrior, and Goblin. Just to clarify, I have not pulled 3 Dracogenesis out of this one box, but I have pulled 2, and that's pretty crazy. My collector box had the Halo Foil full Monty version. Halo Foil. The only thing is it was Japanese, so it's not worth as much as the English variant as far as I can tell, or at least when I was looking. I haven't checked the prices in a while, but I assume that's probably going to stay the same. The Japanese variant's just not going to be worth as much, which is fine because I don't plan on getting rid of it. I plan on keeping that bad boy and putting it in my Dragon deck. And then having a copy that's in English is nice because, you know, just in case anybody wants to read it without pulling it up on our phones. So I will probably have easy access to it. All right, Frontline Rush, Opulent Palace, Strategic Betrayal, a Rally the Monastery. Our rare is New Way Forward, Delta Bloodflies is the foil. Dismal Backwater is also in foil. A lot of these lands are in foil. That's kind of interesting. All right, Soldier. I still wouldn't play them in a commander deck anymore. I used to back in the day. Soldier. But at this point, gaining a life, even in a life gain deck, is probably not where I want to be. But yeah. I'll collect them for the set, and that's about it. Caustic Exhale. That's also something in my set collecting philosophy that I've always had a problem with figuring out what to do. So if there are, you know, and there are, it's very common. If there is a card that is in multiple sets and I've collected the whole set for both sets, you know, I have more than one copy of that card. And it's just, it is what it is. Storm Beacon Blade. Rain Veil Rejuvenator. So some cards I will have more than one copy of just because that is the nature of collecting sets. Frontier Bivouac. My rare is the Revival of the Ancestors. Foil Meringue River Regent. Was that the... No, I think I had a different foil. I did pull this card earlier in the box, but I think it was a different foil rare. All right, Scoured Barrens, and then an art card. Who's that? Snakeskin Veil, the art for Snakeskin Veil. Okay. All right, we have 3 more packs, and then this box is history. I will be getting more Tarkir Dragonstorm because I still have a little ways to go in collecting the set. I enjoy opening it. It's a nice set to open. The cards have some good value in them. Hey, there's the card that the art went to. And so I will be opening these for a few months, I do believe. So be looking forward to those videos, along with Final Fantasy videos, and many more. Overwhelming Surge, Jeskai Brushmaster, Rite of Renewal, My rare is Anafenza Unyielding Lineage. We have a Herd Heirloom in that special showcase style. Foil Shock Brigade. And then a Mountain with the Dragon Shadow, not foil. And then Reliquary Dragon token with a Dragon token on the back. All right. 2 more packs. Here we go. Ice Ridge Serpent. I think maybe the kids are home. Maybe. Runescale Stormbrood. Unrooted Ancestor. Duty Beyond Death. Rare is Sidisi, Regent of the Mire. Heritage Reclamation in foil. Thornwood Falls. And the Warrior token with a dragon on the back. One last pack, everybody. Can we get one more mythic? One more mythic. Just so I can be reminded of what other mythics are in the set. All right, Worthy Cost. And Sagu Pummeler. Let's go ahead. There we go. Heritage Reclamation again. Veteran Ice Climber. Yathen Tomb Guard. The rare, oh no, Sonic Shrieker. Rare is a Shocking Sharpshooter. Still not the rare. Rare is Winter Night Stories. Then we have a foil Overwhelming Surge. We have a foil Rugged Highlands. And a Zombie Druid token. But yeah, so if I pull the foil version of those lands, then that'll be my set copy for collecting the set. But other than that, I am not keeping those. I will get rid of those in the most expeditious manner. All right, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, I am going to be doing more Final Fantasy videos coming. That's probably what my focus is going to be until I can get my hands on another Tarkir box, which will probably be next month, but we shall see. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good day. Oh, let me close this out. There we go. Again, have a good day.